Welcome to On the Agenda, a recap of some significant action taken at the most recent City Council meeting on March 5th. Missouri City is proud to be one of the safest cities in the United States, according to Congressional Quarterly magazine. And crime continues to decline in the Show Me City. Police Chief Joel Fitzgerald gave a detailed crime report to council members at the meeting. The new numbers show double and triple declines in crimes including murder and other felonies. Burglaries, thefts from motor vehicles, and other crimes all dropped in number during the past year.
The increased level at which crime is down here is, again, I think part of what we can attribute to our crime prevention efforts and the things that we're pushing out education-wise in the community, crime prevention through environmental design and HOA cooperation.
The numbers show murders fell 100%, rapes declined by 25%, robbery was down almost 24%, aggravated assaults were down 54%, motor vehicle thefts dropped 30%, burglaries declined by 6%, and thefts dropped 1.2%. Future planned anti-crime initiatives for the city include a storefront satellite office on Texas Parkway that will be staffed by city police officers and Fort Bend County personnel, and partially funded through police and fire auxiliary contributions, as well as a motorbike patrol. Many residents now know that leaving their trash cans out in public view can lead to a citation straight to municipal court. However, council members have now agreed to allow staff to issue warnings for first observed violations of trash can placement and screenings. According to city ordinance, trash cans must not be placed on the curb before 6 p.m. on the day before trash pickup or left there after midnight on pickup day. Currently, those violations are cited directly to court. Residents who have previously been cited to court would not receive warnings but would be cited straight to court. It's an election year, but there are no contested races for the mayor or 2 at-large city council members. However, all Missouri City polling locations will be open for early voting and for the general election May 12th for contested races for Fort Bend ISD and WCNID number 2 board members. Residents have expressed concern about plans to build a Raceway gas station and a Hampton Inn motel at the intersection of Highway 6 and Colonial Lakes Drive. During the council meeting, staff reviewed the history of the regulations and zoning in that area.
And there are 14 different uses, including gasoline service station. These are uses by right. They do not have to come to City Council to get approval for those uses.
And new businesses continue to locate in the Show Me City. As part of that process, council members approved readopting the guidelines and criteria to participate in tax abatement agreements as appropriate for businesses that want to come to the city and create new jobs. As the new community center and pro shop and new tennis and recreation center continue to take shape, council members approved 2 new contracts for those facilities. A contract was approved for lighting improvements at the community center for overflow parking during major events for $86,800. And members also approved network cabling services for the new tennis and recreation center for about $27,000 for telephone and data services. In other action, council members approved a request by Skymark Development Company to rezone 38.5 acres for a mixed-use development. It will include retail, commercial, townhouses, warehouse, transportation, with several exceptions that limit the amount of square footage for warehouse space and require a masonry fence with a minimum height of 8 feet. The area is located southeast of the intersection of Lexington Boulevard, Independence Boulevard, and Murphy Road. Council members also approved a request by LJA Engineering to amend the zoning for property north of Hampton Drive and south of Oyster Creek for an assisted and independent living facility, as well as patio homes and medical and commercial use. Council members also authorized repairs to the roof and gutters at City Hall and the gutters to one section at the city sign shop using a cooperative purchasing program contract for $60,990. In addition, Mayor Alan Owen proclaimed March 12th as Girl Scouts Centennial Day to recognize the 100th anniversary of Girl Scouting. And that's what's on the agenda. The next regular council meeting will be held Monday, March 19th, when council members will consider authorizing 4 special event book sales for the Friends of Siena Library. And you can find a summary of council action the following day on the city's website homepage under Council Connection.